Hey guys, Dr. Tobisch here again with Whitefish Chiropractic. In this short video, I'm going to show you a way to test your ankle mobility. Then I'm going to give you some exercises to improve it if ankle mobility is a problem for you. Now, ankle mobility seems kind of random. Is it really that important? In reality, as we're moving around in the world, our ankles play a huge role at dissipating the stresses and forces that go through the foot, up the leg, and into our spines. So if our ankles are stiff and they're not moving well, they're not able to absorb that shock. Well, that could turn into a lot of problems up the chain. This could turn into knee pain, hip pain, pain in the low back. And we might be quick to point the finger at that body part that's hurting, but in reality, if our ankles aren't absorbing that shock and that's what's resulting in the excessive stress going through that part of our body, well then the real culprit is that poor ankle mobility. So next up, I'm gonna show you that test, then we'll finish up by going through those exercises. All right guys, the test that we're gonna use to assess our ankle mobility is gonna be a 5-inch wall test, but you don't need a measuring tape or anything like that. A fist with an extended thumb will work just fine for us. So to get started, we'll have you take a knee next to a wall. Then we're going to use that fist with the extended thumb to get your toes that far away from the wall. Next up, we're just going to shift forward and see, can you get your knee to the wall without your heel coming up? If you can, that's great news. You have good ankle mobility. If you don't, you might want to work on these next exercises that we're about to go over. First exercise we're going to look at to start improving your ankle mobility is just going to be some foam rolling of the muscles on the backside of the calf. So take your foam roller right underneath the backside of that leg, and from here you can start rolling those muscles up and down the foam roller, kind of loosening up the tissue a little bit. When you find those tight tender spots, stop there, kind of smash that area down into the foam roller. From there, we'll have you repetitively pull your toes up towards your nose, then point them away to pull those tight muscles through the hard point of the foam roller. I'd work on this for about 1 to 2 minutes. Last thing we're going to look at is going to be a stretch for the deeper muscle in the back of the calf called the soleus. So to get started, you can either take a knee or just get your foot propped up on a higher surface, kind of like this. From here, we're going to keep the heel down flat. We're not going to let it come up. Next up, we're going to let your knee start to shift out forward over the front of your toes. You should start to feel a good stretch deep in the back of the calf. You can hold here for 2 or 3 seconds, then rock back, rinse and repeat. Rock forward again. You can add a little bit more stretch by basically pushing down on the knee, right? Shoot for 8 to 10 reps of that. The next thing we're going to look at is going to be a triplanar calf stretch. To get set up, we'll just have you hold on to something for a little bit of support, then we'll go into this split stance. The leg that we're stretching, we'll keep it nice and straight with the heel staying down on the floor. Next, we're just going to lunge straight forward till you feel a nice stretch. So we'll do a couple reps going that way, just straight forward. Next up, we're going to rotate or reach to the right. So reach through to the right, then same thing, lunge forward. Then we'll do the opposite side, reaching through to the left, lunging forward again until you feel that nice stretch in the back of the calf. I'd shoot for 8 to 10 reps in each direction.